project have a very interesting exploration on how apply blockchain to your microgrid. I mean, at the National University.
Yeah.
So maybe you start because I see that you explain the blockchain in the basic concept very well. Maybe you can elaborate more on how blockchain work in electricity trading in some simple word to the audiences first, and then after that we discuss about how we extend our knowledge to the audience, how we can use technology to extend for trading application in practice. Okay, you started.
Okay, well, thank you very much for the good question. This is like a very easy question, but it's hard to understand it. But for the my understanding for the student, it's asked me every time when I present the demonstration of the peer-to-peer G20
Right.
in our school.
Yeah.
It need to use the blockchain technology or not?
Yeah.
I can answer to easy. If you buy and sell electricity, it's one time per month. It's no need to use the blockchain technology. Because you can pay, you can transfer the money, you can go to the bank, you can send the money, it's easy. But in our school, we segment the energy trading every 1 hour. That is very hard to money transfer every hour. Right? This is blockchain, the back end technology. This is like a big secure and you can touch everything. You can every hour you can transfer the money automatically.
Okay, put this way, when you talk about this kind of thing, because we can compare with the stock market.
Yes.
You can buy and trade the stock and share the stock market like that.
Yes.
You can pick up with electricity from which household
Yes.
to which rooftop, right? And that offer the better price for you, so that you can see on your platform or with everybody platform where you can buy electricity.
Yeah.
And you can trace it too. And how much I'm willing to pay for that, right? And the supply demand price will match together, and you can settlement with your application and the electricity flow from prosumer to the consumer.
Yes,
Right?
yes.
So this is why I try to explain how it does work. Okay?
Yes.
Or maybe you too. Yeah.
Just want to add what I will say.
Yeah.
See, the blockchain actually solve the main problem that, as we say, every hours there's a transaction need to be done, and you need to go to the bank, make payment, all that. So now, with the blockchain, it has a possibility that we actually can create the solutions. There's nobody can be involved into it, and as you say that correctly, that you can see the chart, who is selling the cheaper, the energy price, and what is the best offer that I have. So now consumer can decide, and optimize on what he have in his hand, cheaper price he can buy and he can sell at what price people are selling, And I can also, you see, the possibilities become that one day you can sell your energy to your neighbor. You become a seller, you can produce the energy, you can sell the energy to your neighbor. This is possible, and its already solution is there in the blockchain technology.
Oh, interesting. But ECAP, what I can see that in your case, you have a meter, right? Then you can track, it's like a sensor.
Yeah.
That you install in the household, so that you can install application. Application you attach with that meter, so that meter is a node of sensoring or capturing, right? How electricity can be traced. Okay, you elaborate on that too.
Now we have today we have the meter, the metering data that we can send on every 50 minutes or maybe 1 minute today. Now we can collect the data of we know every time that you produce the excess energy and you want to buy to something to anyone that you can sell and buy the energy data. And the blockchain we use in the hyperledger fabric blockchain we use for the smart contract. The smart contract is the idea of the rule you can create. And make the smart contract, you can sell and buy the energy in every 1 hour. You can set the price between bilateral trading market that you and me. You can say, make the contract and create smart contract every hour. And the second one we use the blockchain to prove and recording the data for the transparency. It's clear. We use blockchain. It cannot permanently and cannot be deleted.
Okay. I'm interested in this. When you talk about the contract, right? It's the contract with bilateral partner, right? you and me, for example.
Yeah.
That in case it's a networking, when everybody install the meter in their household,
Yeah.
right? Do you have, I mean, all of you have the mode that automatically capture the excess in energy, and you just run the automatic, transaction.
Yeah.
So if I run that automatic button, so I can be sure that every unit of excess energy,
Yeah.
it can be sold to. It can be sold
Anyone.
to anyone.
Yeah.
And the one that who click on the one that I'm willing to buy. So
Yeah.
every unit of energy that having from any meters can come to me
Yeah.
with the best price.
Yeah.
Do you all guys have this kind of function in your application? Do you have that? No, you haven't. You have?
And the application for me, you can choose into the automatically matching. And bilateral matching is mean that you and me agree the price. Every time you get you produce the excess energy, you have to sell to me only.
I know. This
bilateral.
is like a manual one. What I can say. I can have to monitor.
Yeah.
Right, but what I'm interested in that, if you can apply and you can develop to get an automatic,
automatic.
You can make an equation that if some is the excess, what is the excess energy, right?
Yeah.
It can transfer to the
Anyone.
consumer a demand upon the tracing of home laws, for example, or Kirchhoff law, you can buy electricity up to what you program it, right?
Yeah.
So if the supply is over the demand, just sell that automatically.
Yeah.
But you need to lock in the willing to buy, willing to pay the beginning.
Yeah.
I'm willing to sell
Yeah.
if I put that button. Every single unit of energy, anyone who like to buy, they can sell it.
Yeah.
Then they can match together with the mechanism of price.
The matching mechanism with the random pairing with the sharing profit with buyer and seller.
That's
the
what I
random mechanism.
You have that function?
Yeah, I have random mechanism. It will be optimize the benefit between the buyer and seller. Just like that, you have to you want to sell for the energy for me for 3 baht per kilowatt hour. And I want to buy 5 baht.
Yeah, you said that.
The pairing if you and me matching for random if we match is the profit will be the average price between 5 and 3 baht. Five and 3.
I know,
Yeah.
that's good. So if I have a lot of energy access on my rooftop, so maybe I can say, oh, I would like to sell a cheaper price. I have more, right? Instead maybe you said 4 baht, I said 3 baht. So my energy will go to you before you, right? So that means the consumer will get a better price, the best price among the competitors on that one, right? That interest is just like maybe a trading platform in the stock market too.
Yeah, you're right. It is actually basically we call it supply and demand. The supply and demand strategy, where when the supply is more than the demand, then everyone will try to reduce their price in order to to push their what you call excess energy to the consumer. And also the other way is that if when the demand is high than the supply, then you can see the price movement. It's just similar things that what's happening in the stock market. So interesting is now happening in the energy market.
So now, so the others can understand more whether what advantage in the clear picture. So maybe back to the result. What I see on your slide, I see that your platform is not for the daily trading. So can you elaborate what the real application on your project?
This is like a trading mechanism and the pricing model for my school is very different from the stock market. This is like to use the virtual power plant. To every hour we collect from the supply side. If many solar applications, we collect everything from the one power pool.
That's right.
And the demand side, we collect everything is demand side power pool. If matching and demand, if supply is more than demand, if price is the cheaper. If less, it should higher. In trading mechanism, we using the algorithm from the supply side, we raise production. It means we raise the energy. We need to buy the extra pricing. If for the demand side, we use less consumption. We use buy cheaper price, and we have the algorithm to matching mechanism. This is right.
It seems to me that in your project, it's not like a retail pricing trading, but it kind of holding, the wholesale trading, right? from the large generator power plant.
Yes.
That sell to the distributor.
Yes.
Something like that.
Yes.
Okay, it's a different market. You are the wholesale.
Yes.
You are the
Right.
retail.
Yes, correct.
That's good one.
Yes.
So if both of the application can link together,
Yes.
maybe not necessary, because when you make a wholesale,
Yes.
so that means each power plant will sell to the aggregator,
Yes.
right? Sell to the distributor.
Yes.
So that means I got another business model, right? So if I would like to be a buyer of any power plant, maybe from Gulf, from IGAT, from Cancun, from Big Green.
Mm.
So I set up a company, right? I set up a company and buy the electricity from the better price
Yes.
from power plant.
Usually contract.
Yeah, and I use a new application to sell to my consumer, right? And so that means I have two applications. I'm an aggregator. I use a new application to buy and sell from power plant.
Yeah.
I use your application to buy and sell to the consumer, right?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
But it is you can using the right IE generation approving.
Okay.
This is I buy this you can guarantee from blockchain. This is from the renewability 100% right.
So in your case, it's not the fossil energy,
Yes, right.
particularly
Yeah.
on the renewable energy.
Yeah.
That's more advanced.
Yeah.
Okay, that you can trace your energy where it come from too. From the wind, from the solar, from the hydro, whatever.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
that
in this
interesting.
concept, this is like you move from the high voltage generation, right?
All right.
Then in the term of the blockchain technology is a low voltage.
Okay.
Then you can missing some understand. This is low voltage, you cannot buy from the Chiang Mai and the Narathiwat.
Yeah.
This is low voltage, you
Ah.
cannot pass the energy from here.
So you capture by the voltage level to
Yes,
the wholesale market. Actually, it comes from the high volt to the medium voltage.
Correct.
Right?
Yes.
And from the medium volt, like IEEE, they sell electricity to the consumer.
Yeah.
From the medium volt to the low voltage.
Yes, the low voltage you can buy only the low voltage for the peer-to-peer only.
That's good. So maybe students may interested in using this and apply the blockchain to their project too, or someone who wants to make a business. So this is the idea that we can set up a business or buy and sell electricity in two levels. Wow.
This is the from the many country you can call the virtual net building. Virtual net building.
Right.
Virtual net building screen. You can
Right,
say the
right.
keyword right.
Right. Okay. Okay. Let's come back to the way they trade. I first want to talk about the cryptocurrency that can use that currency to buy and sell this. Is it necessary to convert? The currency of the trading to be the cryptocurrency, or you can sell and buy within the local currency directly. Okay, maybe you can explain that.
Well, you see, because all the blockchains, most of the blockchains in the public domain works on the, what do you call it, a token, powered by the cryptocurrencies, you see. So that currency you can actually back up with the, with a part. You can back up with a pair with a part, So solution is already there,
Okay.
So it's just how we want to implement it, because we want to have a decentralized democracy, so we doesn't want anybody to have a monopolize or control on the whole. That's how this
So in your
cryptocurrency
case,
works.
the sort on your slide, that means your application can buy energy and convert into Thai baht.
Thai baht, yeah,
Right,
this is
Thai baht,
this is-
go to Gone Thai, go to Thai baht, SCB, something like that.
You're right. Because I think exchanges is already there. We need to create a crypto, then we pair with a baht. Then how many tokens that you receive, you just need to convert it to.
So that means it is not necessary that I must use the platform from IEEPE in Thailand. I can use the platform from Singapore and Thailand too.
Yeah, you're right. Actually, our idea is that we are more into a blockchain solution, and they are actually providing a solution to the end users. So they need the technology, right? So we will become a complement for them. To provide that kind of solutions to them. Currently, like, for example, I think he is using Ethereum network, if not mistaken. You see? So then now we have other choices.
So in short, so you are the technology provider, so you can support them.
Yes.
So applying the new technology to them to develop for their own application. So
Yes.
am I right?
You're right.
What I
You're
can
right.
try to say that you are not really a real competitor,
Yes.
but you are you can supplement.
Supplement.
Yeah, your
Solutions for
the
that.
solution. You are solution
Provider.
provider.
Yeah, you're right.
And you pick up one of the solution maybe from people from some other supplier too. Okay, right. That's good.
Very interesting, actually.
That's interesting. So there is something new. Don't can you imagine that normally we have to pay the bill monthly, right?
Yeah.
Right, and you get the bill from ECA, from maybe APA, and then you pay the bill. Today better you can pay from the application, right? But you have to manually pay, right? But next in the future, well, apart from paying conventional energy, you can pay for the renewable energy too, right? You can select whether energy comes from the renewable only. That is my thing. So I can be sure that I save the world from using this platform. And the one who have the solar rooftop can also gain income too, right? So in the future, when you save money from installing your solar rooftop, you can sell electricity to anyone who needs it too, right? So this is the good thing that I can see that, right? But anyway, in your case, you are doing on the wholesale level. But in case in the retail level, you can identify which energy. I mean, the energy from you can identify only energy from the RE source to the consumer. Can you do that on a retail basis? If you can do that, that would be great.
Yeah, we can do because we have the energy meter and we can verify that produced from your renewable.
But how can you can identify that the electron is just the same electron, right? How you can say that electron comes from renewable energy or comes from fossil? How can you do that?
We can actually, in terms of solution, probably what we can see that the source and the way that we receive it, we can have some identity.
Yeah.
So which energy come from? So we can have an identity for it, and with that, then we can differentiate which. I mean, it is a rooftop energy or windmill
That's the
energy.
key.
We
That's the
can do
key,
that.
right? That's the key. How you can identify, that's the key,
Mm.
right? Because electron is
Yeah, it doesn't
identity,
carry identity,
right?
yeah.
So you don't have RE electron or fossil electron. You don't have that in the theory.
This is
Yeah.
for the good question.
Yeah.
This is like when you want to identify the electricity from the generation source.
Yeah.
This is first of all you can measure the algorithm from the blockchain technology.
Yeah.
From the fossil, from
Yeah.
the wind, from the solar.
Yeah.
It's every hour I can calculate the energy from three source, right?
Okay.
When you calculate the energy source, you can using the three source matching from the demand.
Okay, that means you need a sensor from the sources
Yes, correct.
to identify the electron from this one is fossil now, right? It's from the
Sensor is mean blockchain technology.
That's right.
Yes.
Yeah. You make a sensor from the specified power plant, right? Whether this is hydro, this is come from gas or from whatever. It come from
The sensor will give us the
Yeah.
ID
yeah,
from which the source has come
this
from.
is electron from fossil,
Fossil, yeah.
electron from solar, this is electron from wind.
Sensor for me is like energy, electricity, power,
Ah.
gas.
Wow,
Yeah.
that would be the good optimization of the energy
Yes.
sources.
Yes, right.
And in the future, if you can do that, has no need to build the excess power plant. You can save, the country can save money for the reserve as well, right? That would be great.
This is one thing really important in the future. Everybody is, like a CBAM, right? CBAM, if you want to carbon trading,
Yeah.
you cannot identify the renewable energy. This
Right.
is a very big problem for the Thailand.
That's amazing,
Yes,
right? So this is something new to the country. And everybody will understand that and be encouraged to use that application. So the country can save a lot of money too. Yeah, can save a lot of power plants, cost of building, and everybody would enjoy, buying the cheapest electricity from anywhere in the country too. Probably in the future from anywhere in the world as well, right?
Right.
It's not just only here. If I have the grid connected to Singapore, right? If the grid from Thailand connect to Malaysia, like ASEAN power grid, that would be possible in the future.
It is
Yeah, we
possible.
talk about it too, right? We have the grid that link from Thailand to Malaysia and Singapore, and happy. ICAP, can you tell me? Do we have that?
Yeah, now we have in Malaysia and
Yeah.
Laos, Malaysia,
Okay.
Cambodia. We purchase the energy from the renewable energy just like reservoir hydropower plant
From Laos,
Yeah,
from
yeah.
Chayaburi, Luang Prabang,
Yeah,
right,
yeah,
and back
yeah.
to Thailand from the northeastern,
Yeah,
and on the southern of Thailand, you sell electricity to Malaysia,
Malaysia.
to the DC link.
DC link.
Wow! Everybody, many students here study power system would listen to something very new today.
This is something interesting where countries selling energy to another country.
Wow! Anyone would like to ask something? That would be great if you can share or ask some things from the floor if you like. Yeah, you try. Okay, come on, microphone please. You have microphone? Yeah, yeah, good. Yeah, come on. We can share. We can make our discussion alive. Why not? We have about 50 minutes for open discussion. Okay.
Sorry, I left a little late before